Hey guys, finally getting around to doing a video this week. Just been a little bit busy in the lead up to Christmas. I'll just quickly touch on what I've been doing brew wise. I did brew nearly 2 weeks ago. I decided to do another smash beer. So I chose Chinook for the hop, and I decided to go for something a little bit different for the malt. So I've gone 100% Aurora malt from Gladfields. Now that's an aromatic malt, so it's probably not people's first choice for using in a smash beer, but I've heard a couple other people have used it at 100% and had quite good results from it. So it's going to be quite a malty sort of beer. The aromatic malts got quite rich sort of fruit cakey, bready sort of malt characters to it, and then hopefully that pairs up nicely with the Chinook. I've got some brew day footage, but I'm going to leave that until I taste the beer, so I'll do a little grain to glass video. Apart from that, yeah, I don't think I'll be doing any more brewing before Christmas. As you know, I don't buy much in the way of brew stuff, but I've got hold of a couple of meters of silicone tubing. I'm going to replace my existing tubing that I use through the pump and onto the sparge ring. Yeah, I was never happy using that, and a couple of people have pointed out that it's probably not ideal for hot liquid. So yeah, managed to get the right diameter silicone tube that I need, so I'll replace that. So yeah, that's about it for me on the brew front. But the main topic of this video is beer mail. So about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, I got contacted through Facebook by a guy called Harvey. I won't say Harvey's surname because you want to keep a bit of anonymity on YouTube. So yeah, Harvey lives down in Wanaka in the South Island of New Zealand, and he contacted me through Facebook with a message and asked me if I'd be interested to try a couple of his beers if he sent them up to me. So of course I said yes. I'm always up to trying other brewers' beers. So here they are here. Now, I'm not sure, I think this is tied up with the brewery or the brew house name that Harvey has. So it's got Poppy Lane Brow House on it, so that's pretty cool. Looks like it's been screen printed on there with paint. So this is his American Pale Ale version 3. Now he suggested I leave this till Christmas before I try that one. So I'll pop that over there. That's just come out of the fridge, so I'll put that back in the fridge. And he also sent me his Oatmeal Stout version 2. So that's the beer I'm going to crack open now. So thank you very much for this, Harvey. I do appreciate you know, all the time and effort that goes into making the beer and then sending it off. So yeah, thank you very much. And Harvey has sent me some notes on each beer. So what I might do is we'll crack the Oatmeal Stout first, pour it up, and then we'll go through the ingredients. So nice big 500ml bottle. It's been out of the fridge for quite a while, Harvey, so it's probably sitting around, I don't know, 10 degrees or so. Whoop. Okay, we might come back, I think. Looks like it's just coming out of the top there, so cut that. Okay, so we're back. Bit of excitement there. So I've poured up the Oatmeal Stout. I checked the bottom of the bottle and I wasn't sure, but it looks like it's come off a keg. So all I can think of is the just the change in temperature from the fridge to letting it sort of come to a warmer temperature has maybe just expanded the contents of the bottle a bit, but doesn't look overcarbed in the glass there. So yeah, looking absolutely fantastic there, Harvey. Almost pitch black, just a tiny bit of a brown tinge, and it's holding a really nice creamy tan coloured head on the top there. So yeah, before we dive into it, just quickly go through a bit about the beer. So it's Oatmeal Stout version 2. Okay, so Harvey says brewed this 3 times, but I'm getting version 2. Version 3 is still in the fermenter. It's designed to be a stout that you can give to a light lager drinker and not scare them away. Okay, it's 4.9%, about 32 IBUs. Now he's used Y yeast 1450, Denny's favourite. Now I wasn't familiar with that yeast, mainly because I haven't used any liquid yeast myself. So I had a look online, and that's Denny's favourite is Denny Con, the famous home brewer, and it's a yeast that you can use for a number of different styles. Bottled on the 7th of November, ready on the 28th of November, so we're well past that. The malts are Gladfield Ale, rolled oats, toasted rolled oats, dark chocolate, dark crystal, brown malt, roasted wheat, roasted barley, and then it's hopped with fuggles. So yeah, it sounds fantastic. At 4.9, I guess you could sort of class it as a bit of a breakfast stout with the percentage and the rolled oats. So yeah, looking fantastic. So let's get a nose on it. Cheers, Harvey, and cheers to you guys as well. Oh, glad I let it warm up first. Some nice, quite intense sort of roasted malt aroma coming off the top from that roasted barley. Also he's used roasted wheat as well. Yeah, I've used roast wheat once, and it's got sort of like a more, I think it's a slightly smoky sort of edge to the roasted wheat. A little bit of chocolate as well. So yeah, nice rich sort of roasted aroma with that touch of sort of smoke. Yeah, almost when I used the roasted wheat, I almost thought it had a little sort of a touch of oak about it as well. I don't know if that's just a combination of the wheat and then the roasting of it. It smells beautiful. So let's go in for a taste. Cheers, guys. Cheers again, Harvey. Okay, the first thing that struck me, apart from some nice upfront dark malt sort of roasted flavour, is had a really nice creamy, smooth mouthfeel to it. Yeah, those rolled oats you've used 10%, got a real nice, easy drinking texture to it. I wonder if that roasted wheat, using a portion of that instead of all roasted barley, is just sort of smoothed out the roastiness, because roasted barley can be a little bit harsh sometimes, and also can tend to have quite a dry sort of finish to it. But yeah, well, I can possibly put it down to the roasted wheat and the rolled oats, just giving it a real nice, smooth, almost velvety texture to it. That was very nice indeed. Getting more like chocolate on the flavour. But I think you're right with what you say. It's a stout that you could give to maybe a non-stout drinker, just to sort of ease them into it without any sort of super intense flavours on the tongue. Sort of earthy, almost slightly spicy notes from the hops as well. Bitterness is good, only 32 IBU, so it's a nice sort of in the middle of the road sort of bitterness. Despite the excitement of when I opened the bottle, it's carbonated beautifully. Yeah, there's no intense carbonation, or it's not gassy or anything, so spot on with that, and that head is just sticking there, beautiful lacing. It's almost got a bit of dark fruit going on there as well with the other flavours. Yeah, the more it's warming up, the more it's sort of giving. I think you've done a cracking job with that, Harvey. I'd be very, very happy if I brewed that myself, and definitely a stout that I'd be happy to go back for again and again. Yeah, sometimes you just don't want a stout that's heavy going, and yeah, I think that sort of fits the bill perfectly. And yeah, those rolled oats and the roasted wheat just give a really nice, as I was saying before, mouthfeel and texture. So, okay guys, I will stop. So that's the first of the beers from Harvey, and in a couple of weeks I will try the American Pale Ale, which is hot with Simcoe and Amarillo, so looking forward to that. So cheers guys, catch you probably next week before Christmas. Take it easy out there, and yeah, over and out. Cheers.